We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Minnesota Twins and the Houston Astros. Standing in, Max Kepler. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brantley going back at the track. It's up and out of here into the archways. In now, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 20. Eddie.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Greinke, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The count now at 2-2. And he got him. Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
There's ball 4. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Count is 1-2 now. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Onto Altuve for the force out. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
The second baseman, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Alvarez is one of those. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Comes set and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Batting fifth.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he watches ball one. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Rosario retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So digging in now, Mitch Garver. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 8. Mitch.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he sends it on the ground to first. One there to Gurriel, and they get them both. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yulieski.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Hit on the ground to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Batting it. The right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler's there for it. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next up for the Stros, Martin Maldonado. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading off for the Twins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Into center field, line drive base hit. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The third baseman.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The tying run is in to score from second. Now over to first, and he's safe getting back as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Ball one. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Cruz, the runner at third. Sano on at second with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because
now meanwhile this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 5-2. To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Buxton comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's Michael Brantley as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And it's fouled away. And he pops it up. Polanco ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that all set for the start of the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night. At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Gonzalez is there, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready now, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Into the box now, Martin Maldonado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Garrett Stubbs will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Fouled off. Stubbs playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off for Minnesota, the first baseman, number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rip, and that is off the first base bag. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Drilled on the ground is short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner goes for third. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside the throw. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. And now a pitch on the way. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Gonzalez is there on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
No. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
No. 2 balls, no strike. No.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left center, base hit. At the plate, Max Kepler. Throw to first. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. But they do play to run on the play. Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Touché, sir. Leading off the inning, Alex Bregman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is right there, one down. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there at third with a one-out triple. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy.
Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's safe. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. So here's Josh Reddick. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll get a bit closer on the sac fly as they trim the deficit to 2 now. Now at the plate, Garrett Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Liner toward right center. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another.
The first baseman,
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Popped him up. Stubbs waits on it. 1 down. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Chris.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate for Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Your attention, please. Basic for Minnesota. Number 2, Luis Arias.
Pulled toward right center field. Reddick on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. From the belt, the pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit.